Alright, so what if GTA 6 had prison? And you may be thinking, oh, prison for griefers and tryhards who destroy cargo and destroy car meets. Wrong. I mean, prisons for grinders and noobs who terrorize the citizens of Los Santos by selling legal drugs, weapons, and stolen sport cars. And here's how the GTA prison would work. Say a griefer catches you selling cargo. Instead of the griefer simply destroying the cargo and letting you carry on with your merry way, then they can arrest you and turn you in to the police, and you go to court and you get prosecuted, and then you go to prison, which in this case would be GTA Online prison. And here's how it would work. Like if it's your first offense, depending on how much cargo you're caught with, say you're just caught with like a couple of crates, you may get probation, but even that would be a punishment for you as a grinder because you would not be able to play with friends, you would be restricted on what you can buy, and you wouldn't be able to pull out your weapons or anything like that because that's usually what happens when you're on probation or something like that. You're not allowed to own a gun or whatever. So that's how it should be in GTA, like if you're in trouble with the law. And the last time I checked, selling cargo and drugs is against the law. So whenever a griefer in GTA 6 catches someone selling cargo, they can not only destroy the cargo, they can make the grinder go to court and send them to prison. And whenever a grinder is in prison, they're stuck in this one building in GTA with other no-life grinders like themselves. Um, so whenever they're in prison, the time they would get would depend on how many offenses they've had, and it would depend on the type of crime. Like if you're caught selling 111 crates and you get caught with it and it gets destroyed, then obviously that's a severe crime because that's a lot of crates. 111 crates, that's a lot. That's like $2.2 million, and that doesn't even count the high demand bonus. So if you're caught with that much cargo, then you should get like 6 months in GTA prison. But if you're caught with like two crates, then you should get like maybe a month probation. I mean, obviously these sentences wouldn't be like real prison sentences because it's a game, and obviously the game has a shorter lifespan than real life. So we need to make it to where people who do more severe crimes and sell more are punished more than people who just do some illegal activity. So you would go to court and say you already have like three drug offenses, then you would go to prison for the rest of GTA 6 lifespan, pretty much like a permanent prison sentence on your account. Because back in the day, there was the free strikes drug law, free strikes and you're out. Say you get free drug felonies, you would go to prison for life. And that's how it should be in GTA Online. Like, if you're caught if you're caught and it's your first offense selling drugs, then you should automatically go to GTA Online prison for life. And also, they can go to prison for other things like doing illegal racing and damaging the roads of Los Santos with their cars. So they should be punished for their reckless driving as well. Say they crash into NPC cars, they should be charged with reckless driving and be punished as such. They should have to pay fines and do community service. That's one thing. There should also be community service in GTA. They should have to go around Los Santos and clean up the trash off the roads. And also, they should have to only do it in public sessions and make it to where griefers can grief them after doing it. And the thing is, they can't just leave because they have to do it anyway. If they leave, then that's a violation of their probation and they'll go to prison. So, anyway, that's just a cool idea for GTA 6 because I've really been thinking about how griefing in GTA 6 will work out because horror griefing has been a thing in this game for like 10 years, and I don't see it being the exact same in GTA 6. Like, I see griefing not really being a thing in GTA 6, so that's why I'm hoping if I give Rockstar this idea, then they could change it up without getting rid of it. Because it would be boring and it would be the same copy paste thing. Like if they just made it from GTA 5, the same thing, like destroying a post op van with an Oppressor Mark II. Like hopefully in GTA 6 it'll be more of a variety, and there'll be more of a variety of ways for the griefer to grief, such as sending a rider to prison and arresting them on drug charges. And that would be really cool because a griefer could actually be like a cop. Like I've always compared griefers to cops, but it's not really like being a cop because you don't get to arrest people and turn them in and watch them get prosecuted and go off to prison while you're off scot free. And griefing would not be a thing that would make someone go to prison. The only things that people would go to prison for is either having a car show or selling illegal drugs, weapons, and stolen sport cars, or reckless driving. And the thing is, where I'm always in the air and aircraft, me as a griefer, I don't have to worry about that because I'm not damaging the roads of Los Santos. So whenever they go to prison, if say they have like a month sentence and then they get out of prison and they have like a reoffense, um, then they should get like 2 months in prison. So it should be like bad sport essentially, where the time doubles every time you go back. But instead of it being bad sport, it's GTA prison for grinders who are caught selling cargo. Because that's how it is in real life. If in real life you get caught with drugs, then the cop will arrest you and you go to court and you're charged with drug possession, and then you either get probation or you go to prison or whatever it is, and you have to pay fines and do community service and all that stuff. So I think that should carry into GTA 6 because that would be very interesting. And honestly, reefing cargo the same generic way that we've been doing for the past 10 years has been boring. We need a change. And I feel like that would be the best change, because we could still simply destroy the cargo, but after we destroy the cargo, we can arrest them. And the thing is, nobody can interfere with the arrest because we're police officers. In real life, if that's another point I want to make in this video, because every time I destroy cargo, people always interfere and stop me from doing my duties. If in real life, if a cop is trying to make an arrest and some random guy just interferes, then they get charged with interfering. And I don't understand how people in GTA don't get charged with that whenever they interfere with what I'm trying to do as a police officer, destroying cargo. So that's another thing that should send someone to prison. Stopping someone or trying to stop someone from destroying cargo. If you do that, then you should be charged with interfering, and you should go to court and be charged as such. So anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope they implement this in the GTA 6, and I would be so happy. So anyway, that's all. Bye.